Miami is a little island attached to the United States, you know?
Miami definitely has a major influence. The proximity to Jamaica makes a big difference.
It's an excellent place for the reggae community. I think it's something that's growing.
The reggae music scene in South Florida is arguably one of the largest scenes in the United States.
I love reggae. Reggae for me is like my blood.
Who we are, Rasta. Who we are, Rasta. Music that cultivates love, you know, unity, social living, social consciousness, you know, to be just conscious of your fellow man and, you know, where we're coming from and where we're going, you know. Human suffering, when I see people crying and dying and sighing on the streets, that sickens my heart and my soul. So, and that's what makes me, you know, kind of, you know, what else can I do on earth, you know? There's already farmers. I like farmers, though. Okay, we have a reggaeton influence here in Miami where the roots has kind of lost its way, but it's not really lost its way. It's always the underlining, and things come and things will go and things will fade away, but Rasta music will always be here, you know.
Well, haven't we seen the roots? Get up, stand up for your rights. The roots. Don't you give up the fight tonight.
The real root of reggae is representing of unity. One sound, one mind, one people, one love, one heart. You know, everything is one. We're all together as one. Well, Culture Shock was started in 1996. And what I did was I wanted to add professionalism to the reggae business. And that really was the main philosophy. And it started out as a sound system and a record label production company. And now it's expanded into a lot more. My uncle used to fly back and forth to Jamaica. He worked with Peter Tosh, who was one of the original Wailers with Bob Marley, and he broke off and went to a solo career in 1974. And my uncle was directly working with him, was even being considered as a manager for Peter Tosh at the time. Was doing some production on his first album, Legalize It. He actually played harmonica, and that all happened here in Miami, and I got to meet Peter while I was living with my uncle, and that's how I got introduced to reggae. Those are all dub plates from artists. Barrington Levy, Everton Blender, Terry Gansey.
Being that we are the closest point to the Caribbean, you can find reggae music, soca music, calypso music, Caribbean music.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
You can find it in Fort Lauderdale, you can find it in South Miami, you can find it in South Beach. There is actually a good amount of Jamaicans here in South Florida. And from the 1980s, a lot of Jamaicans migrated here. As a result of that, you know, there's a lot of music, there's a lot of nightclubs, there's a lot of places where you can, you know, feel Jamaican and reggae culture here. Anybody that knows anything about Miami knows that the nightlife here is one of the best, only compared to maybe New York, I think, in the United States.
And Jamaican people and reggae music you can find as well. The difference is that it's probably still a little bit underground for people who are not from the Caribbean. So people may not know that it's happening, but I mean, it's been happening since about 1992. So by no means is the population of people that are interested in reggae music small in South Florida.
It seems like everybody has an appreciation, so it's not just black people, it's not just Caribbean people, but it's a genre of music that definitely brings everybody together from all different cultures. very large Caribbean community here, a very large Latino community, Cuban community, and if you think about reggae music has touched every area in terms of ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah, Miami, at the beginning it was amazing because we would play every bar. We would go in every bar and play. We started playing in Senior Frogs. And we were, back in those days, we used to play for $100. So it was really something crazy because it was a Monday. Nobody goes out on Monday. But this Monday was the craziest Monday. So it became something really nice, and we take the name of Miami everywhere. You know, everywhere we go, we're from Miami, and that's what we are. We play reggae. We played, I would say, some classical, jazzy, Latin reggae. And it shows how Miami people like, you know, they're listening to reggae. And not only reggae from Jamaica, but reggae from everywhere.
Miami is made up of it's like the only city, because we've been everywhere, New York, LA, and you find Latinos everywhere, pero in Miami, you know, Colombianos, Venezolanos are really living together. And that's what we do. We mix cumbia with reggae. We're mixing it's really tropical. We got the Caribbean right here. We got a lot of people from the islands. So that's why we're influenced. Wherever we go, we're always bringing the tropical, the heat, you know. We go to Wisconsin, we go to the Northwest, and we bring them the heat, you know, from Miami.
These days, with a lot of things that are going on all around the world, you know, reggae has become people have gone back to reggae to try to find that consciousness again and try to find that reality, you know, that down to earth, from the earth vibe, you know.